What's up, everybody? It's Dominic 369 for Occultism Unleashed. Today is December 7th. Yesterday, Neptune went direct, and as you can see from the beginning of this clip, there are millions of dead fish washing up in Japan. Allow me to assure you. Allow me to assure you. Japan will not be destroyed by the hands of men. Japan shall be swallowed by the sea. Japan shall be swallowed by the sea. As will many other islands in the Pacific Ocean. Around 2034. My apology. China will be finished with the technology to clean up all the nuclear waste. And because I don't want to interfere with the future, I won't say too much more about 2034. Let's jump into this Neptune direct. Neptune has went direct in the United States. Third house. Third house, Neptune. Transiting Neptune direct in the third house, with Saturn also direct in Pisces in the third house. We're going to focus on Neptune, though. Right now, Neptune is making a trine. Making a trine to Mercury. Mercury is the ruler of the United States' seventh house. The seventh house rules war. It rules our allies. This is telling you some deception is going on, and it is also telling you that the war is about to break out on the Red Sea. War is going on in the ocean. Ansar Allah, aka the Houthis or Houthis in Yemen, have made it known that any Israeli vessel, anybody doing business with Israel, they ship getting sunk. The United States today jumped out there and told Israel, don't worry about your men, we'll deal with your men. They don't have a choice but to fold up and not fuck with your men. Because Ansar Allah has drones and intercontinental ballistic missiles that can travel 2,000 kilometers. This means they can destroy everything in the oil fields of Saudi Arabia and Dubai. They can destroy oil production, which would collapse the dollar. I told you guys that the United States would be abandoning their allies. This is just the beginning of the collapse of the Zionist regime. This is just the beginning. Now, as Neptune continues to move in direct motion and moves into Aries, all lies and illusions about American war superiority will be destroyed. This I guarantee you. This I guarantee you. Today, the president of Iran, today the president of Iran landed in Moscow. Him and Putin are kicking it tough. And I'm telling you now. This is how it's gonna fucking go. I'm telling you now, this is how it's for the fucking go. If they don't stop bombing on the Palestinians, Iran is gonna tear Israel ass out the frame. They're gonna tear their ass out the frame, and Russia is gonna fuck the United States up if they get in it. The president of Iran went over there and signed a defense treaty with Russia. And Russia and Iran are sharing technology, military technology. They got a military partnership. And today, when Putin President Putin announced that the motherfucking Russia and China are starting a defense agreement. You know who's next to join that defense agreement? North Korea. The United States on the news crying, talking about they're concerned about Russia and Iran's military partnership. Bitch, you should have been concerned. You should have been concerned, Jack. It's too late now. You've been poking your titties out, swinging your purse like you're tough Tony. Now, tough Tony is gonna be forced to ride that baloney pony. If you don't back up, you gonna ride that baloney pony, which means the United States is gonna get fucked. Now, as we look at other things in the United States chart, we see the sun has moved into the first house. You can expect the United States to announce going into war over the next 3 days as Mars comes into conjunction with the United States ascendant. Don't be surprised if they impeach Biden, and don't be surprised if it's civil unrest over here. It's about to get hectic. As you can see, Mars is opposed Uranus. That opposed Uranus 2 days ago. You seen the house blow up? Seen that house blow up? And you seen the explosives shoot straight up in the air? It didn't blow up outward like a gas bomb. It blew up upward like a chemical bomb. It's a lot going on over here, man. I'm gonna see if I can edit a clip in. They was talking about they found who was bombing the bases. These niggas over there in Iraq got the missiles hidden in semi trucks that look like fuel trucks. The top pulled back on that bitch, a motherfucking multi-level rocket system, launching system, pop out the back of that bitch, and it shoot up to 40 missiles. And then they just drop the bitch back down and drive down the street like a fuel truck. If they got that shit over there, you see all these people marching in the streets, I guarantee you they got some shit like that over here. They already got some shit like that over here built, ready to turn up. I'm trying to tell you what's going on, man. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. Yep, Mars. The sun is going to oppose Mars. Now, the sun ruled the United States 9th house. This deal with legal stuff and going on in the court with black people and the losing party, the power that doesn't have a majority, the party that doesn't have a majority in the court. This is speaking of the Republicans. It's speaking of the Republicans. The sun, again, ruler of the 9th house. It's about to oppose Mars in about 6 days. That means some Supreme Court decisions and things like that gonna come out next week. They probably gonna take some more, hand-me-down programs, and black people gonna cry, and I love it. I love it because I'm tired of my people looking for handouts from their enemies. You expect your enemy to help you like a damn idiot. Only people on the planet to do it. Only people on the planet to do that, man. I can't wrap my mind around it. Can't wrap my mind around it, man. Mercury, again, in the first house. You see a lot of stuff going on with so-called allies of the United States and the United States military war shit. It's going to be all in the news. In about 9 to 10 days, it's around December 17th, you can expect some bad financial news for the United States. You can expect some bad financial news for the United States. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. You can expect bad financial news for the United States. And expect some bad news for Biden. Bad news for Jim Crow Joe. 8 days and counting. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Yep. We got Jupiter retrograde, making that square to the United States North Node in the United States House of Death. You're going to find out that a bunch of American soldiers are over there fighting for Israel, and they're getting bodied. They're getting slumped. Venus, the ruler of war, because it rules the United States 6th house. The 6th house rules the police and military. It's making a trine to Venus, the natal Venus in the house of allies. It tells you that America is secretly fighting on the ground for their allies. It's going to be known publicly. 2 to 4 days. Truth will come out. Truth gonna come out. Saturn, the ruler of the United States money house and values, is making a trine to the natal Venus. Over the next 3 weeks, it's gonna be making good aspect to Venus. This may lead to members of the military coming out leaking secrets and whistleblowers and things like this. because they understand that this nation cannot win a war. It can't win a war. Neptune, that rules intercepted Pisces, making a trine to the vertex. I want you to understand something, man. It's some mass psyops going on. Neptune also rules pharmaceutical companies. Moderna, the vaccine company, has hired thousands of ex-Secret Service agents, ex-FBI agents, and people to be professional trolls and create misinformation campaigns about pharmaceutical drugs and the mRNA vaccines and shit like that. It's a massive psyop about to go on against the United States people, man, and pharmaceutical companies, entertainers, and social media companies are involved. Billions of dollars have been allocated to them for this purpose of deceiving you. Billions. Man, you have to use the spirit of discernment right now. You really have to. The House of Representatives voted on a bill that would create a U.S. news agency and end the Broadcasting Board of Governors. It's called the Voice of America. This is their new propaganda thing, man. You gotta be careful, man, because a lot of deception is about to go on, man. And it's sickening. It's sickening. You got a guy, got a woman, Nikki Rutman. Rutman is her name. This lady ran the U.S. intelligence for 19 years for the FBI, and now she's working, for as a propagandist for pharmaceutical companies. A lot of things are about to come out about the government misappropriation of funds, illusions about the financial state of the United States as Saturn joins, Neptune and Pisces. A lot of truth is about to be revealed, man, and more deception is about to come out. You need to understand that, Meta and a lot of Silicon Valley companies are working to create an artificial intelligence that manipulates public opinion through what they call commissioned academic work. What they're doing is hiring credible researchers and doctors with credible names, some of them that don't have credible names, to when I say not credible, I'm not saying they're not qualified or they got bold names. I'm saying that they don't have big names from their research and stuff, but these companies like Facebook are funding research to manipulate public opinion, academic and medical research. And it's going on over the entire United States. Over 100 campuses have taken money from Zuckerberg to fund these academic centers that create research to favor what the fuck they want to do. So get ready, man. Get ready. There a lot of deception is about to come out, and it's gonna bring a massive divide in the United States. They tried to get some money for Ukraine and Israel last night. Republicans blocked that. If you've been paying attention on my Dominic369 Instagram account, you know that they have passed a bill that says now in the United States, if you're against Zionism, that you're anti-Semitic. That should tell you who controls your government right there. 95 Democrats voted for that. Over 300 Republicans. It goes to the Senate and then to Jim Crow Joe to get signed next. So you need to be on point, man, and aware of the reality of the situation soon. January, Pluto will move into Aquarius, after which it will go retrograde again. Be ready for the funk. I love y'all, man, and I'm out.